everyone. I hope you are doing good. This is Tutor Kira, and it's time for Grade 2 English class. Let's log into aplusstudents.com, then move to Language Arts section, Grade 2. And the chapter that I'm going to teach you today is Adjectives. We learn the use of adjectives. The first lesson and the second lesson. Today we are going to discuss the first two. Let's begin with the first lesson. Use sense words. But before that, let's learn what is an adjective because the chapter is about adjectives. An adjective is a word that tells about a person, animal, place, or thing. When you want to tell about a person, animal, place, or thing, a word that we use is an adjective because an adjective tells about a person, place, animal, or thing. But the name of a person, place, animal, or thing is a noun. Means adjective is a word that tells about a noun. Yes. An adjective tells about a noun means it tells about a person, animal, place, or thing. Some adjectives tell how a noun looks, sounds, tastes, smells, or feels. A noun means how a person looks, how an animal sounds, how a thing tastes, smells, or feels. So, some adjectives tell how a noun looks, sounds, tastes, smells, or feels. Let's say, the sun looks bright. It tells how the sun looks. But the word bright tells about the noun sun because sun is a noun. It is a thing. What is it? Sun is a thing. So the word bright is an adjective because it tells about this noun. It tells about this thing. How the sun looks? The sun looks bright. The drums sound loud. Now we have another word, loud. It tells how this thing, drums, sound. Drums again is a name of a thing, a noun. So the word loud tells about this noun, means this thing. How does this thing sound? How do drums sound? They sound loud. So loud is an adjective because it tells about drums. It tells how drums sound. Because some adjectives tell how a noun looks, sounds, tastes, smells, or feels. Now these cookies taste sweet. Again, sweet is an adjective It tells how this thing, cookies, taste. So it tells about cookies. The word sweet, the adjective sweet, tells about cookies. And what do they tell about cookies? Their taste. How do they taste? The air smells fresh. How do the air smell? Fresh. Fresh is an adjective. It tells about air. How do the air smell? Fresh. How does the air smell? Fresh. So air is the noun, name of a thing, and freshen is an adjective because it tells about noun. My hair feels soft. Now soft, it is an adjective. It tells about this noun, this thing, hair, and it tells how my hair feels. So it tells how a noun feels, how a thing feels. Hair feels soft. So soft is an adjective. Well, my name is Hira. Yes, it's the correct name because I'm a language tutor. Miss Maria is a math tutor. Okay. Now we know that adjective is a word that tells about a person, animal, place, or thing, and some adjectives tell how a noun looks, sounds, tastes, smells, or feels. Complete the sentence with the best adjective. The desk looks too blank to fit in the corner. Desk. Now, desk is a thing that you use to put your things on. So, desk look too blank to fit in the corner. Too tasty or too large? Can the desk be described as tasty? It's not something that we eat. It's something that we use to put our things on. So this is the wrong option. So the second one is large. Can the desk be large? Yes. So this word is the adjective which tells about the desk. Large is the adjective because it tells how the desk looks. The desk looks too large to fit in the corner. The blank road made the car bounce up and down. Now complete the sentence with the best adjective. The silver road or the bumpy road? Think about the answer. Well, the silver road made the car bounce up and down. Well, silver here doesn't seem the suitable option because silver is the color, and we need an adjective which describes, which tells what how this road looks. So the second one is bumpy. Bumpy road made the car bounce up and down. When the road is bumpy, not straight, then it can make the car bounce up and down. So bumpy is that adjective, the best adjective, which tells how this road feels. Okay, bumpy road. My cup of soup looks too full or silent. Which one is correct? Yes, my cup of soup looks too full because cup of soup cannot look silent. It can look full. So yes, this is the appropriate, this is the best adjective that we can use here. A line of blank ants walked across the picnic blanket. A line of empty ants or tiny ants walked across the picnic blanket. Think about it. A line of, hmm, okay, a line of tiny ants. Empty ants is not correct. Tiny ants. Ants are tiny. That's why we use this word to describe them. Don't drink that blank milk. Noisy milk or sour milk? Can milk be noisy or can it be sour? Which answer is it? So don't drink that sour milk because milk can taste sour. You know, some adjectives tell how a, a thing or a noun tastes, smells, sounds, looks, feels. So this one tastes. The milk tastes sour, that milk. So don't drink that sour milk. This soup is quite salty or bouncy. Now complete the sentence with the best adjective. So this soup is quite, it can taste salty, not bouncy. So we'll select salty. Wow, those flowers smell wonderful or furry. Can flowers smell wonderful or furry? Now decide. Well, flowers smell, they can smell wonderful, but they cannot smell furry. Furry is something that looks, means an animal can look furry, but flowers cannot look furry. They cannot smell furry. They can smell wonderful. I welcome all the students who have joined us in the comment section, but it would be better if you answer the questions and you learn. After the rain, the air smelled so fresh or young. After the air, after the rain, the air smelled so fresh or so young. Fresh, very good. It's fresh. Yes, option one. After the rain, the air smelled so fresh. Air cannot smell young. A person can look young, but air cannot smell fresh or young. Robin made a black pair of gloves for her grandmother. Smelly pair of gloves or pretty pair of gloves? Hmm, very good. Because a person cannot make a smelly pair of gloves for her grandmother. So, yes, it's pretty. Robin made a pretty pair of gloves for her grandmother. Very good. The river is too blank to cross here. The river is too blank to cross here. Smooth or wide? The river is too blank to cross here. Smooth or wide? The river is too smooth to cross here or too wide? Well, wide, because when it is too wide, it is difficult to cross. Okay, I hope you understand how we use sense words to tell about a noun, a person, a place, animal, or thing. Now, Does the adjective tell you what kind or how many? I told you an adjective is a word that tells you about a noun. I told you already. But some adjectives answer the question, what kind? The small baby smiled. What kind of baby smiled? If I ask this question, what is the answer? Small. What kind of baby? Small baby. Now the word small tells about this noun, baby, because it's a noun name of a person. She carried heavy books. So, what kind of books? So, the answer is heavy books. In this one, heavy is an adjective which answers the question what kind and it tells about the noun. So we can say some adjectives answer the question what kind. Some adjectives how many. One baby smiled. How many babies smiled? The answer is one. One baby. Baby is a noun, and what is one? An adjective which tells about this noun. And it answers the question how many? She carried some books. How many books did she carry? Some books. And this one, books, is a noun, name of a thing. And some answers the question how many. Some tells what, how many these books are. Some. So some is an adjective. Now look at the adjective in bold. Does it tell you what kind or how many? Let's read it first. He has brown skates. The adjective in bold is brown. So this is brown. This is the adjective. Now tell, does it tell you what kind? Does this adjective tell you what kind or how many? So he has brown skates. The question rises, what kind of skates does he have? So what kind of quest? What kind of skates does he have? He has brown skates. We cannot answer the question. We cannot ask the question how many. How many skates? It would be two, three, four, five. Well, the adjective is brown. It's a color name. So it answers the question what kind? What kind of thing? What kind of. Here it's a thing. Skates is a noun. Brown tells about this noun. And skates is the name of a thing. So what kind of thing it is? Brown. Brown skates. Brown is an adjective. It tells what kind. We saw wild animals. Now, the word involved, the adjective involved is wild. Now, tell what kind or how many. Does it tell you what kind or how many? It's easy. We saw wild animals. Yes. What kind? We saw wild animals. What kind of animals? Wild. So it answers the question, what kind? Now look at this new sentence. Ruth has a big secret. The word in bold is big. It's an adjective. The word is big. Ruth has a big secret. Now tell, Ruth has a big secret. What kind of secret? Well, I've said it. So tells it tells you what kind. What kind of secret? Big secret. Yes, somebody answered it. So very well, it's correct. Cole has blue eyes. Cole has blue eyes. Blue is the adjective because it is in bold. Does it tell you what kind or how many? Well, it answers the question, what kind? What kind of eyes? Blue eyes. Lindsay will send 7 letters. Now the adjective in bold is seven. Now you have to decide, does it tell you what kind or how many? Well, Lindsay will send 7 letters. How many letters? Seven. Now it tells you how many, not what kind. Okay. So it says how many you. Several children laughed. Adjective in bold is several. Does it tell you what kind or how many? Well, look at the word several. Immediately, the question that arises in your mind is how many? How many children laughed? And you'll say several. So it answers the question how many. Dana played a fun game. Now the adjective in bold is fun. Now does it tell you what kind or how many? Fun. Dana played a fun game. So what is fun? Does it tell you what kind or how many? Obviously, what kind? What kind of game? Fun game. Adam had 6 cents. It's six. So six answers the question how many. So obviously, how many? It tells it tells you how many. I have a loud whistle. What kind of whistle? Loud whistle. Loud is the adjective, and we ask the question what kind of thing is it? Is it? So it answers the question what kind. Sorry, I selected the wrong word. All elephants have trunks. The word in bold is all. Now tell what kind or how many. All elephants have trunks. Well, all. What kind or how many? How many elephants have trunks? All. So it a question. How many? Okay, kids, it's time to wrap up now. I hope you understand the first two lessons. I hope you understand adjectives, use of adjectives, and do they tell you what kind or how many? So I'm going to stop here. I'll see you again. Well, maybe with the same topic with other two lessons, or maybe with a new one. So, till then, have a great time. Bye.